This is the exploration pod of the USS Enterprise, part of the Star Trek collection, each sold separately.
Star Trek!
This is the Klingon cruiser and the Vulcan Shuttle. Vulcan Shuttle has a breakaway cockpit. You can pretend they battled through space as you send the Enterprise to the rescue.
Star Trek!
USS Enterprise, Klingon cruiser and Vulcan Shuttle from the Star Trek collection, each sold separately by MEGO.
Well, greetings once again, my fellow Star Trek fans. I would like to welcome you to another video. This time, the subject will be Star Trek, but it'll be Star Trek, the motion picture. Now, when it comes to MEGO and Star Trek, especially Star Trek, the motion picture, I have shown you things in the past. Most notably, I've shown you the Enterprise Bridge playset. And what I'd like to show you today is a collection by MEGO. This is marketed as the Star Trek Collection. Released in 1979 and inspired by Star Trek the Motion Picture, this was launched as the Star Trek Collection by MEGO. It featured the three major ships that were seen in the film: the Vulcan Shuttle, the Klingon cruiser, and of course, the USS Enterprise refit. So let's start with the Vulcan Shuttle. This was the ship that first brought Mr. Spock to the USS Enterprise as seen in Star Trek the Motion Picture. The ship in the film would separate. The pod would back into the back of the section behind the bridge. The pilot part separated from the sled part, as seen in the movie, so the model does the same thing. It can break apart as it transports Mr. Spock aboard the Enterprise and connecting to the docking port just behind the bridge section of the Enterprise. It is molded in tan plastic like it was on screen, and this model comes with a stand and has a sticker sheet to make it more screen accurate. Next up is the Klingon cruiser, and we are first introduced to these ships at the beginning of the film. There are three, and they are in a formation, and they're investigating what would later be known as the entity known as V'ger. In true Klingon fashion, they fire onto the unknown entity first, and they are destroyed by balls of lightning, and eventually all ships would be destroyed and disappear. This model would also come with a stand, and would have a sticker sheet to decorate it, and this model would be molded in dark green plastic. Finally, and my personal favorite, is the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 refit. We see her for the first time as the refit in Star Trek the Motion Picture. After her historic 5-year mission, she is brought in and totally refitted. As a matter of fact, she's still working out the bugs when Admiral Kirk assumes command of her again. Mr. Scott would inform the Admiral that she was in no condition to sail or to get underway. But Admiral Kirk would show the crew the importance of leaving quickly to intercept the threat to Earth. This model has a detachable exploration pod, and the pod also has landing gear on it that is retractable. It is molded in white plastic and comes with stickers that make it look more accurate to the screen like she did in the film. As with the Vulcan Shuttle and the Klingon cruiser, the Enterprise would also come with a stand to display the model on. These are hard to find, and they're becoming increasingly rare. Every once in a while, there is one on eBay. More likely the Klingon ship. That one seems to be the most accessible. But the Enterprise herself is the rare one, even rarer than the others, and finding that is increasingly difficult. It is on my bucket list though, so maybe someday. But my friends, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, and until my next one, I'll talk to you soon.